Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Monday through Thursday, for my Geminis. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? I hope everything's going great for you. Anyway, and I don't know who is not trusting. What's the trust issue? Anyway, my Geminis, you know when I am reading for Monday through Thursday, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I then pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message is for whoever needs to hear it, it just gets delivered. Okay, let's go on. We're going to cut the cards now. Mercury goes direct on the 3rd. It is still in Libra. But remember too, Libra's had some instability. It was like it had to tear everything apart to bring everything back together again. It's like it had to rebuild from the foundation up. So this is Mercury does rule over communications. I do feel karma. I've talked about that, I know. It does also electronics. Now, it's going direct, but there's still a 2-week shadow. So a planet that goes retrograde, it takes 2 weeks, and then when it goes direct, it takes 2 weeks to get to where it was before it went backwards. That time, I think it's going to go then into Scorpio, so it'll be interesting. Anyway, 3 cards face down. These are reversed. I told you about that I was an intuitive channeler, so let's go on and see what we have for my Geminis. First card, again, for Monday through Thursday, this is reversed, and I don't know who's having the trust issues. The thing I can tell you, my Geminis, is that you do have good instincts. So if there's somebody or something or a situation you don't trust, give it to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, and ask for some clarity, ask for some help. Just because you don't trust it, it doesn't mean it's not going to go forward. It's just, ask for some clarity, okay? Okay, let's go on. Let's see what we have Monday through Thursday. First card up, the 7 of Raphael. Raphael is our water energy. Scorpio, we're in Scorpio. It's also Pisces and Cancer, fluid, emotional, okay? 7s have like this divine overhang to it. It's like a divine umbrella. You do your work, you're doing everything, and then the outcome, the divine, the supernatural comes in and kind of messes with your plan a little bit. So, part of this is, so there's an emotional with this. There's like this connection. It's not going to necessarily, because you're an air sign and your intellect is such, it's not going to take you off of your equilibrium. It's not going to shift your balance. It really won't. But it's one of those things that you're like, okay, now what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Now, how do I handle this? Again, connect with that higher power, because that's where you need to do it, because this is a divine over umbrella. Okay? Okay. But this talks about kind of that the situation isn't as clear cut as you thought it was, that there might be some layers to the, in it. And it's also, how the surface could be very calm, but underneath there's a lot of deep currents, and the current is, so you really need to look deeper into the subject. You just need to look deeper into it before you make any kind of decisions. Okay? It's not, how it's going to be presented is not going to be what the truth of the situation is. Anyway, let's go. 7 of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Now, part of that is it's really, you need to know what the real situation is. It's like you're being given, I don't even say half the story. It's like you're given a little piece of the story. Okay? Dig deeper, look into what is the deeper stream doing. Okay, next card, this is reversed. Here we go. 6 of Michael. Now, Michael is your energy. It is also Libra and Aquarius. It is your thought processes. It's your strategic planning. It's also about hearing news. It's also, again, whatever this decision is, you're going to look deeper. And this is about leaving something dark and going into something light. This is, making that decision and knowing, because you got the facts. You got the facts. You know what you know more about the situation than you did before. Things were uncovered for you. Actually, you did the uncovering. You did the investigatory work. And now you can move forward, and you're armed with the truth. You're armed with the truth. Anyway, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. I love that. He's leaving the dark and he's going into the light. Your last card here, the 8 of Ariel. Now, Ariel is your work energy, your solid energy, someone you can touch. It's solid. It's real. 8's opportunities, infinite opportunities. Ariel, earth energy, Taurus full moon. Remember, release, relinquish, but also request on the 31st. It is Virgo. It is Capricorn. Very, again, solid. This is, so this could be about your work. This could also be about, could be about money, but I'm feeling like your next steps. Again, whatever this is that you've uncovered, the investigatory, you're going from the dark into the light. It's like opportunities in that financial, even if you didn't think, it's almost like, for my Geminis, it's almost like, maybe you just thought you thought there's nothing that's going to open up for me, and then something opens up. It may not necessarily be what you used to do. So say that you retired, say that you were laid off, say that now that you're not working. It may not necessarily be what you were before, but this actually gives you, because again, it's that stream. I'm feeling the stream of the water and the undercurrents going on. And whatever this decision, it actually, I feel like it raises you up, okay? But this is about opportunities. This is more about that work, job, career type of energy. So take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. So you might have had a hobby that you might actually be turning into a business. Consider getting additional education or training. So, like I said, leaving something darker, you're the private detective on this one. And it's like almost somebody out there has been looking at rules and regulations. So maybe you're looking to turn your home into some sort of a business too, and you're looking to see what the regulations are on that. So, okay. Next card. I kind of feel like this card wants to pop. So we're going to take that card. We're going to do that. And we'll take the top. So you'll have 2 cards. Both of these are reversed. So let's see if I'm right about this card. Here we go. The 7 of Air. Now, the 7 of Air is, again, air energy, your energy, okay? 7s have, again, that divine. So it's kind of like what you thought was reality is reality, but it's like, supernatural, higher power has kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's tweaked. Anyway, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. And your last card here, again reversed, the 5 of Fire. Now, fives again, changes. It's could be positive, negative, either way, but fire energy is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This means that there's just going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on. You don't necessarily know, like I said, there might, what you've been planning on might switch up a little bit. It might change a little bit. You weren't thinking that you were going back to work, and then all of a sudden you are going back to work, and you've got to get ready for that. Or that business, that home business, that thing, the rules and regulations. You've been working with city council. I don't know who that is about. You've been trying to put everything in place. Some of the things, even though you put everything in place over here, now you're going over there. So it's going to be a very hectic, busy week for you. Anyway, this is competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. It's, again, remember, opportunities open up for you. You know, you have to make some decisions here. It's an emotional, but it's also an intellectual. So so even though it's emotional, you're gonna think about it. You're gonna be very busy, but remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to stay on with that because it's actually gonna open up. Anyway, does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it does. So, my Geminis. I woke up extremely energized today, and the very clear message is that we need to stay very optimistic during this time because we need to have that positive energy because we are countering a lot. We are in that balance with Libra. We are countering a lot of negative energy, so we have to put that out there, okay? Okay, it's not so much what we want or what, we just have to have that hope. Anyway, my Geminis. If you enjoy my readings, remember the button, like, share, subscribe. It does help support the channel, and it does keep me going, so I thank you for that. As always, my Geminis, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.